Welcome back to the Am I the Asshole Reddit channel. We have another story for our random Reddit series. Today we have a post from r/petty revenge with a post titled "Set off a smoke bomb at work, got fired, then turned to suspension in retaliation to having my hands dyed red. I worked in a metal fab shop over a decade ago. I was in my mid-20s probably. There was a guy, Ray, that was a notorious prankster. Oftentimes they were funny pranks, other times they crossed a line. I happened to be the target of one of his pranks. He had put red penetration dye in my gloves the day before so they were dry the following day. I put on my welding gloves and as the day went on my hands got sweaty and eventually turned my hands pretty red. It stayed like that for days, and while Ray denied having done it, he definitely acted like he was the responsible party. And to be totally fair, I had no proof he had done it, but the probability was extremely high that he had. My brother-in-law at the time was into making homemade fireworks, so I asked if he could make me a smoke bomb. This kid brings me back a film canister with a fuse. Next day at work I wait until after lunch when Ray and his crew are climbing into the tank they were working on. Yes, this was a confined space, but they all had fresh air supplies. I wouldn't have done this otherwise. I lit the fuse, tossed it in the tank, and walked down to my area and turned around to see all the guys scrambling out of their tank and the whole end of the bay filling up with a thick cloud of smoke. I knew I fucked up, so I ducked into my tank in hopes I was not suspected of the prank. A few minutes later I hear the super yelling my name to get the fuck out of the tank. He tosses the remnants of the film case and asks if I knew anything about it. At this point I figured honesty was the best policy, as I'm sure someone probably witnessed it, and told him it was me. On my way home I'm sitting there freaking out how I'm going to tell my wife, who's sitting at home with our toddler, how I just got fired, and kicking myself for not thinking shit through. My phone rings and it's the superintendent. He tells me to come to work in 3 days, that he's turning it into a suspension. I got back and he told me the reason he was so pissed is because a multi-million-dollar contract had been touring the shop and fortunately had not been anywhere near the smoke bomb. When he told the owner what had happened, he laughed and told him to give me another shot. Definitely learned my lesson. It was probably the last prank I pulled. But at least it's something I can look back on now and laugh about it. Before we go into the comments, I want to say thank you for your support. If you liked the video, please give us a like and share your thoughts with us. If you would also be gracious enough to subscribe, I post almost every day. Thanks for watching another one of my videos, it means a lot. Now let's go to the comments. Rognley says, "You were caught red-handed." Tamper-resistant man says, "Dude, I wish I had a buck for every solvent-soaked rag or pack of firecrackers that got thrown under me while welding or plascutting." Reasonable Delivery 8 says, "Should have gone with a fart grenade." A kid I did my apprenticeship with had a small bottle of aerosol fart spray. He stuck a piece of tape over the nozzle, the thing you press down, while another apprentice opened the door to the electrician apprentice's workshop, yelled "fart grenade," and held the door shut for a little while. The room smelled like fart for at least 2 days. They got a stern warning not to do anything like that again and had to sweep the entire workshop for a week. Our supervisor still asked where he got the spray from. He wanted to fart grenade his buddies. Howldino 1492 says, "I don't think practical jokes are very funny. They're immature and dangerous. People who pull them in a hazardous environment ought to be punished. Every place I've worked was very strict about this kind of thing. You think it's funny if a guy burns a hole in his leg with a cutting torch because somebody threw a firecracker at him? F*******************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈̈Should have just gone with liquid ass." And now, for some of my personal thoughts. Oh my god, that was so funny. In my jobs there weren't ever any crazy over-the-top pranks. Just scaring a colleague here and there by sneaking up on them, or a little prank call or something. A smoke bomb? That's too good. What do you guys think? Please comment below and share your thoughts. I'd be interested to hear what you all have to say. Thanks for watching another episode of the Random Reddit video series. I appreciate you guys for hanging. Until next time, friends. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button for more future videos. To be able to monetize this channel would mean a lot. And this way I can create more videos and grow with you all. Thank you.